Bye-bye. Silly wizard. There we go. What's good? Sneakrat here, and today I'd like to showcase an updated Dagger only build that's main focus is to one-shot or close to one-shot other players. We have been experimenting with tons of different ways to do Dagger only, and this build has the potential to absolutely delete anyone in your way. I've done a bunch of damage testing and running numbers to optimize this as much as possible, so let's get right into it. Alright, first things first, for skills for the Dagger, we have Shadow Wheel Slash. So this is a 3-stage attack that can be used 3 different times, and it does different attacks for each. You can actually weave light attacks in between the wheel attacks, creating combos. I'll explain a little bit more about how this works and all the different combos that you can do later in the video. So Sneak, this is just standard invisibility. Next is Shadow Strike. So you will dash forward and a little clone will follow, and if that clone hits the opponent, it will stun them. So this is our bread and butter of the build. We always try to land this and we follow up with big damage. If you hit this, you can sometimes literally one shot or just about one shot, and then you can finish them with a flash stride. This ability is really good. You dash really far. You could use it offensively or defensively. I usually like to hold it so then I can determine what I want to do with it, but it's great to bait people out. If you create a little bit of distance, they pop a potion. If you learn the ranges for this, you can hit them, cancel their potion, and follow it up with a wheel and finish people. But yeah, you definitely want to take these two. So next, for dual blades, we are not attacking with this weapon at all. We're only using it because of the 2 skills here. So first, Poison Crow Mark. I like to use this to finish enemies. Sometimes you hit someone with a full combo and they're just like one shot. They barely have any health. You can hit them with this to finish. Or if you want to hit them with this at any other time, it reduces their movement speed and dodge distance. So pretty good. Next is Phantom Shift. This is our teleport. I mainly use this to escape, but you can use it offensively if you're trying to chase someone. But I would recommend holding on to this in case you fail your combo and you need to reset. Alright, for talents, we are running Shadow Stride. While in stealth, your movement speed is increased while moving towards enemies within a certain range. So this is really good if we're chasing players. If they're trying to run from us, we get that instant that movement speed while we're close to them while in invis. So we love this. Next, Lurking Blow. Exiting stealth unharmed while wielding a dagger grants significantly increased physical damage and continuous energy recovery for a certain period. So I did the damage testing on this, and after you exit stealth, you actually gained 13% damage bonus, and it lasts for 10 seconds. So that alone is great, but the real winner here is the continuous energy recovery. Previously, when we ran this build, we ran frequency shift, and the main problem with it was our energy. We would burn our combo and we would have no energy for following up. So if we didn't one-shot anyone, we had to let them reset. What this does is we recover so much energy while we're using our combo, almost to the point where you don't need to run like any vitality. But anyway, you definitely want to run this. Next is Swift Sneak. This allows you to quickly enter stealth. You don't necessarily need to take this, but I really like it because there's instances when you're running or you want to pop your invis really quick. If you don't have this, it usually takes like 3 to 4 seconds, and it's very telegraphed. A lot of people will hit you out of it, but with this, it takes like a second. I love it. Next, we have Shadow Slash. Each hit of Shadow Wheel's branch attacks reduce the remaining cooldown of Sneak, and additionally recovers energy. This is perfect for us because we are using our branch attacks. That's when you weave light attacks in between the wheel attacks to create a combo. So while doing this, not only do we recover energy, but it also reduces the remaining cooldown of Sneak, which the build is based upon. We always want to engage with Sneak, so we love this. Next, All or Nothing. This increases the damage of our Shadow Wheel, but it consumes more energy. So I did some testing on this, and for the first wheel hit, it actually gives you 20% damage bonus, and for the second and third, you actually get 30%. So it's massive, and we're not even concerned about the energy because with Lurking Blow, like I'm telling you, it recovers so much energy. So I feel like this is mandatory. Anyway, next we have Nimble. When the after image by the Shadowstrike hits, the remaining cooldown for Shadowstrike is greatly reduced. So if you miss it, it goes on a 20-second cooldown, and if you hit, it goes on an 8-second cooldown. So this one is really good. Next, Ambush Momentum. Casting Shadowstrike increases physical damage for a period of time. I did the damage numbers and testing on this as well, and we get an 8% damage bonus, and it lasts for 10 seconds. So we're always using our Shadowstrike, so we should definitely take this. And last, we have Stance Recovery. When light attacks hit enemy players, reduces the remaining cooldown of the currently equipped weapon exclusive skills. So whenever we hit a player with our light attack, we get cooldown back for Flash Stride, Sneak, and Shadowstrike, which are like the only skills that we use. So this is perfect for us. Moving on to affixes and the gear loadouts. I will be covering a purple, a blue, and a mostly green kit. So if you want to use these, I will have the codes in the bottom of the description. To use it, copy the code, go to Manage Import down here, select Import Loadout at the top, paste the code, and select Import Loadout. And make sure to save it if you want to use it again in the future. Alright, for the purple kit, we are running Valor, Fervid, and Strife. And these increase our physical damage, all three of them. So it's really important that we pump as much damage in as we can because we're going for a one-shot combo. Just keep in mind with Fervid, this only benefits us if we are above 70% health. We are running Curse, so this actually increases the duration of our stun. And a lot of people are running Resilience right now, and Resilience will actually decrease the duration of things such as like freezes and stuns and other things of that nature. So if people run Resilience, Curse will negate that. So we will get our standard stun time. However, if they don't have Resilience, then this just increases the stun duration and allows us to land extra hits after we engage with our stun combo. Elusive, this is mandatory. With this build, if we don't land our combo, we are dodging and getting out of dodge. So you always want this. With Vitality, you don't actually need it. I like to have it just to be safe because, say, if you need to defend yourself and you're not using Invis, you can still burn your energy a lot. The main thing with Vitality is with the talent here, Lurking Blow. This gives us all of our energy back, basically, but it's only when you exit stealth. So if you're fighting without stealth, which you shouldn't be doing with this build, Vitality will help you. But you could go something like this instead and add Fervid instead, just to get some extra damage. But I think Vitality is probably the safer play. If you were to use the wine for this, I would use 2 Vitality, 1 Elusive, 1 Curse, 2 Strife, 1 Fervid, and 1 Valor. For the blue kit, just a simplified version of the purple, we're running Valor, Fervid, Elusive, Curse, and Vitality. So I would do 2 Vitality, 2 Curse, 2 Elusive, and 2 Fervid for the wine. And for the green kit, the thing is with this, if you could afford a full green kit, you can afford to run a blue Dagger and a blue mask. What this gives us is if you use the free wine, you can use Valor 1 and Fervid 1, so you get the tier 5 for both. If you use more, you could just stack up as much as you can in Valor and Fervid and Elusive, and you could also add Curse as well. Alright, so the combos for this class and build are pretty simple. You just follow this rotation. So start with Invis, and when I use Invis, I kind of like to circle around the opponent a little bit. A lot of times they'll try to like attack the air and try to hit you out of your Invis, but I'll try to kind of circle around them, try to get to their back if I can. I usually like to engage right before Invis is over, and this is because you kind of keep them a little nervous A lot of times people will engage with invis like immediately after using it, and you don't want this. That's when the anticipation is the highest for the opponent. The longer you hold your invis attack, the better chance I think that you will have of landing it. So again, you start with invis. Once you determine a good time to go in, you always want to start with your right click. That is the first attack of the wheel. So you would right click, use your first wheel, and then immediately use your Shadow Stride. So it looks like this. And if you headshot them, which the first attack of the wheel almost always does a headshot, and then you use your Shadow Stride, it's a true combo and they cannot evade it. You will land the combo every single time as long as you headshot. Just keep in mind, you can actually miss the Shadow Stride, so like you could hit, and then like that, you can miss it. Just make sure you're aiming on point. So the reason this works is because the headshot from the wheel attack actually staggers, which allows us to get the Shadow Strike off immediately, and it stuns while they're still briefly staggered. So it creates a true combo. So a little bit about the Shadow Wheel Slash. So again, it is 3 hits, and it looks like this: Wheel 1, Wheel 2, and Wheel 3. And you can actually weave light attacks in between some of these wheel attacks and create combos. So the first thing that I like to do once I land the Wheel 1 stun combo, so we would already use Wheel 1, I like to wheel, auto. And for my opinion, this does the most burst damage after a stun follow-up. Or if you wanted to roll catch or dodge catch, if you didn't think you were going to like one-shot them, what I usually do is I would wheel, auto, wheel, auto. And when I say auto, I mean light attack. So those are the 2 combos that you are pretty much only going to be using. So this is what a full burst combo would look like. So first use invis. Again, just walk around them a little bit, kind of feel them out. They might attack the air a little bit, but so you go in with your first hit of the wheel, then stun, walk to them, wheel, auto. And you can definitely one-shot like that. So the second combo is if you wanted to try to dodge catch, stop the bot from attacking. So you'd go invis, bait out some of their stuff, wheel, stun, wheel, light, wheel, light. So here's another example of the dodge catch combo. So imagine we hit that, and you would wheel, light, wheel, light. Like, you see how far we go? If they back dodge like this, you could catch their emergency evade and then a following evade, and you just stagger chain them and they can't do anything. If it's a good player, chances are they dodge through you and then you can't catch them, but you never know what they're going to do. So you could try both. Usually I go for the burst damage, but if you don't think you're going to kill them, then I'd recommend the evade catch combo. So there are some times when you don't completely melt someone's HP, and that's okay. And this is what you should do if that happens and you need to follow up and kill them. So let's just say we land the combo. Boom, boom. And by that time, sometimes after the second hit, they'll dodge. And you see the health. And at that point, what you could do is kind of watch them, make sure they don't heal. You just hit them with the poison crow mark and finish them. Or alternatively, what I really like to do is hold on to my flash stride and say we just hit him with the combo, he's really low health. Sometimes I'll actually back up to kind of make them feel a little safe. They might think that they're within range of getting a free heal, and the second you see them hit that potion, you flash stride in and hit him with a backwards wheel 1 combo. And then you could follow up your wheel, auto, or the full evade catch combo. So you could also engage with flash stride into the full combo, but I don't really recommend it because I like to keep that as a disengage tool or a get out of dodge tool. So, but what you could do is like this: you'd flash stride, turn around, hit him with the wheel, stun combo, wheel, auto, and you can kill him like that. But again, if you miss, you don't have your flash tried, and it is a crucial tool that we use to escape from a fight. But if you wanted to try and do that, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, that's pretty much what you do with, as this class. You go in, land your combo, try to kill them. Usually you do so much damage to them that if you don't finish them off, you have a couple different ways to finish them off. And if you miss the combo, what do? You run away. You use your teleport, you use your flash stride, and get out of dodge. Just, play Ring Around the Rosie with them, run around in circles, and you wait for your invis to come back. And once you have your invis, then you could pop it and go back in for the full combo and rinse and repeat. You just do this in loops, and eventually you will land the combo. Sometimes people can dodge out of it. Again, if you miss it, you just run away and go back in when you have it again. And it's really that simple. This concludes the build and breakdown section of the video. I think this is the peak of Dagger Shadowstrix, and most definitely the optimal way to play this build. I would also like to shout out Kenjaku, who helped craft this. This build is pretty easy to play once you get some practice and learn the combos and engagement loop. It can delete players in blue gear too, you don't even really need purples. As always, I want to thank everyone for the insane amount of support on the streams and YouTube videos lately. The support motivates me so much to continue delivering the best content that I can. If you want more breakdowns like this, definitely hit that sub button and check out the streams. Next, I will be showcasing tons of PvP with this build. I highly recommend watching to see how I approach different classes and feel out how well this build could truly be. I hope you enjoyed and learned something as well as try the build out. It's crazy fun. Anyway, enjoy the gameplay, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace. Watch this. Yup. He thought we were on the other side of the door. Haha. We want him to drop down here. Nice. Watch him hit the Wither Knight with the play. Didn't get the full kill though. The full big boy damage. At least we made it cancel it. Nah, you ain't leaving.
Guess you plan on staying, huh? Good luck to you then.
Not on my watch, good sir. Are you about to get someone with it? Oh, no, I messed it up. Yep, the door play. Not the door again. He thought we were on the other side. He thought we were on the other side of the door.
Just keep running around in circles.
Haha. There we go. Wait for him to burn a heal and then we can dash at him. Yep, just like that. GG. See, that's another tech that y'all should use with this build too. If they're really low and you don't want to go and commit, kind of back off. Let them feel like they're safe, and then just learn like the flash stride distance, and right when they pop the heal, just go at and hit them. With the jump tech! See ya! With the jump tech! Bye-bye! Thank
Guess
you!
you plan on staying, huh? Good luck to you then.
Make him think he could heal. Oh, the mob definitely messed me up. Alright. Damn. What is happening? There's 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then me being 5. Let's see if we can combo this smirk out real quick. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I'm bad. Sup? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yikes. Oh, alright. See, if I had Curse, he would have been staggered for longer. Make him think he can heal? That's kind of insane. Aw. Loot this up real quick. There we go. Jeez, about time. Somebody just killed the boss too, so we can go pull up on them. Wait, is he stuck? Someone else? I swear, I press G, like I'm hovering over these and it like doesn't work sometimes. I don't know if he's full health or not. I'm sorry. GG's. Okay, not what I meant to do there.
The Mistfall rarely shows. Miss this chance and you'll regret it.
That energy. Yep, just gotta do that. Eventually you'll land the stun. GG's, that boy chasing me down. You just fall down. Ow. GG. Let him back up. Because if he heals, let me just do this. Yep. If you can't get him with a full combo, just let him get a little bit of space. And then you flash stride the second that they heal. No, you don't, good sir. Not on my watch. Just gonna think we're gonna go through the choke, which we have to, but. GG. Oh, he's dead. Psych, we ain't dead. No, sir. Think I can catch him with this? Uh-oh. Little jumping attack to finish. Oh, he hit me. Uh-oh. GG. Yo, Dak2C, appreciate the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, it hit him. Give me my loot back.
Tide is coming. It's time to go.
There we go. Got him.
Tide is coming.
GG's.
It's time to go.
I'm not letting you leave. I missed. GG. How's it feel? Definitely does a lot of damage. It's here. I promise we weren't teaming. I promise. It's the better way to improve. Nah, bro. Got him. I don't know why he didn't want to fight. Scary. Scary. No healing for you, good sir. Good fight. GG. Whoa, we hit the jackpot. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Look at the lutations. Shift, frequency shift? Yeah, he does. Damn. There we go. Just a matter of time. I want your loot. I want your loot. Uh-oh. Huh? What's happening? Cancel that heal later. Let's claim our prize. Wow, about time. GG. GG. Oh, he was faking. I thought he was, you see the gold top and you think his whole kit is gold. Hello, hello. Hello. Aw. Bye-bye, GG. So you can still do big damage even if you miss, but typically you don't want to do that, because if you burn your flash stride, sometimes they can just catch up to you. And it's a very valuable escape tool. GG's. Got 8 seconds on invis. We'll just wait it out. He's bringing a flash stride or something at me, right? No, sir. Uh-oh. Try to act all friendly and then jump me? I don't know about all that. And take my loot. No, sir. Damn. Come here, come here. Nice, Terry. Ouch. See, he used his emergency already, so the reason he didn't dodge there is because he got stagger chained. GG. There's no way this guy jumps up here, right? Why would you do that? That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know what he's thinking there. That guy.
Hurry up and ring it. Take your junk out of here.
Wait, oh, was that? Oh, that was Nabisi. crazy. Dodge that. Yep. That's all we gotta do. Sup, sup. Sup, sup. GG. Oh, I wanted to kill that wizard so bad. That wizard deserved to die. Nicely done. Well played. Awesome. Hey, appreciate y'all. I'll get the Wither Knight or something with the door trick. See, that's too telegraphed, bro. You need this. You need the swift sneak. You need swift sneak. That's why. GG. Yeah, he's stacking resilience because my stun wasn't lasting very long.